Hey man, I see that no one loves me. Zoe has been abandoned by everyone. Why? Why is this happening to me? There were OSHA workers in the last one. They at least were present. Hello, and welcome back to Haste. It has been a little while. And, I'm in a bit of a... Ow. I'm fine. Situation that I will talk about probably after I start. First let me just run a... Man, this looks weirdly good. I think it's just that thing that I haven't played this in a little while. So all I really know of it is the recording that I have to edit on a small screen, and I'm not used to seeing it big like this. But yeah, I think I remember how to play. Anyways, yeah, I'll get right into... I hope this is the right one. It is. I'll get right into it and explain my situation. Also, I'm sick, so I'm going to be coughing a lot. Sorry about that. But I don't think this was the case last time I recorded this. But I got a new job somewhere recently that, has an actual schedule this time, which is awesome. So I can actually plan things. The problem is that I have to actually be there early. And by early, I mean like 9 o'clock, so not that early, but you know. It's a normal 9 to 5 now, which on one hand is awesome, but on the other, that means I can't just record things whenever I feel like it anymore. So I've kind of had to switch my schedule up on this sort of thing. And I'm now, trying to record multiple things in one night. And depending on how this tonight goes, I've already recorded a couple things. I might be posting Haste instead of routine on Monday, which doesn't really help because this video won't come out explaining this until like 3 weeks after that happens, but that's fine. There's a problem with my new system that I've got going on here. It has nothing to do... Ooh. That's actually pretty good, because I want items. It has nothing to do with me being absolutely terrified to play routine. Apparently there was a this that I didn't see. A dangerous place, passing through an unstable world. Zoe has ended up in a dangerous place. At least she's not alone. Nyada has found not only her, but also a way out. The portal is that way, go. I have not had this event since the demo. Interesting. Wow, Zoe. Real bad, real atrocious. Oh god, I'm pressing the wrong button. That is my fault. Sorry, Zoe. Portal. Portal. Oh, there it is. That was weirdly easy. Yeah, it's not because I am terrified to play routine, though that is definitely a part of it. The real reason is that it's just such an inconvenience getting the whole thing set up with the Legion. Part of that is definitely that I have a limited time and have to charge it up beforehand and do all that nonsense. But the other thing is that to get... Really? Already? The real problem is that getting it set up requires me to have voice meter running. I have to switch inputs of my monitor. I need to... I'm not going to get into it. I can't even remember all the steps right now. But you have to do so many things in order to get it set up and actually working. And then you have to test to make sure the audio is coming through because I'm still paranoid about that. And it's like, man, I just don't want to play that game because of the inconvenience it poses. And I'm trying to think if there's a solution to that problem that doesn't mean I wasted like $500. That was not $500. That was like $1,500, I think. Was it $1,500? I can't remember. It was a lot of money. It was too much to waste. And then just buy a full computer. Doesn't help me. That's not bad. What is it? What? Go down. Okay, well, this one seems like the most useful. This one I'll get as well, just because it's something and it's cheaper. Or essentially the same thing. But yeah, when Death Stranding comes out, which I will be playing fairly soon, because I think it comes out sometime this month, or it already has by the time this episode happens. I need to get to that bonfire. Yeah. I'm hoping I can run it on my PC and not on the Legion. Because it's so annoying. Not only that, but I need, if I can't, which I don't know yet, I'll find out at some point. The biggest thing I need to find out is if I can run and have like a splitter for the USB-C so that I can have it plugged in while playing. To the charger, I mean. Because I've got like, you know, my monitor plugged in through the capture card. I've got my keyboard and mouse and controller plugged in through the other USB-C port. But I can't, but that means there's no more ports to plug in the charging cable. So that's why for routine, I've had like a very strict hour and 40-ish minute recording time. Was because of that exact thing, because that's all the power I have. And that's fine for routine, because it's a small game with lots of checkpoints and all that. But when it comes to Death Stranding, that's not going to fly at all. I'm going to be wanting to record that for like 3 hours at a time. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a... Not in a situation. And that's a good thing about this job I have now, is it pays decently well compared to the last one. Oh god, that's a Sarlacc pit. Actually, I think they pay almost the same, it's just that I'm getting consistent hours. So that's cool. So I'll hopefully have more money to deal with situations like this in the future. It would be really nice if I could use... Yeah, sure, why not? If I could use the Lenovo to record. And once again, I have been abandoned. You are my only friend, disgusting squirrel monster. I still don't like you, and I refuse to give up any of my items. Why does no one love Zoe? What has she done to deserve this? She's trying to save the world. She's doing her best. And you all have betrayed her. This would be the best one, because that locks me into something that I really don't want to deal with. Yeah, let's go to there, because then I can determine what's going on after that. What was I saying? Hi. Gain 20% boost for... Okay, on enter fragment. That's a good one. That seems... I kind of like the idea of that one. This... I don't really need that so much, so I think I'm good. Yeah, it would be real cool if I could use the Lenovo to record, but the problem is... That's not the problem. The problem is, of course... Yeah, let me just test this out. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, I kind of like that. And it recharges pretty quickly. I still prefer the clown shoes, but this will work alright, I think. So yeah, that's... Yeah, I can't use it for recording because my computer is the problem here. It's not whether or not I can record and play a game on one PC. It's whether I can just play the game at all. Because it's 8, 9 years old now? I don't know. I've heard that apparently computers are getting... Like, that's becoming less of a problem now. Like, because, like, that's a weird thing that it almost seems like you can thank the AI for, which is because of the, absurd requirements that they have for, RAM and all that, that's making it so expensive and almost unobtainable to the average person. That means game developers need to take that into account, that people can't play their games unless they can run on their older computers. Zoe, do not fail me. Do not fail me, Zoe. You are failing me, Zoe. You are failing me explicitly. Which means that games might actually be able to run easier. Because, yeah, so it's like maybe you don't need a very good computer anymore. Which would be nice, except that still means that I spent $500 to $1,500 on a device that is very inconvenient that I might not have needed. That's a bad way to go. I'm good. Oh my god, that was terrible. Zoe, do not fail me. Do not fail me again. God, where is this portal? Oh wait, I have a thing. I forgot I had that ability. Ow. That's okay, I didn't need that health. I will later, but not... I needed that health, though. That one was actually pretty important to me. And all of this. All of this is very important. Okay. I'm gonna try to expedite this too. Like, I'll probably keep rambling around this one. Oh man, there is not a bonfire for a year. Oh, yes there is. That's actually also really good. I just need to survive. I don't want this series to be like 1,000,000 episodes long, so if... I'm gonna try to not ramble through every single mission, because I realize that doesn't make for a very good series if you're just seeing me in the exact same place over and over and over and over again. But you know, sometimes that happens. Is this... Oh, Zoe, you fine person. You perfectly acceptable human being. We still have not determined whether she is actually a human or not. But in order to do that, we first have to determine whether dwarves are human. Because she may or may not be human, but she is most certainly a dwarf. She is like half the height of literally everyone else in the world. In the multiverse, actually. So, safe to say, dwarf. Hi. I would like to buy your finest wares, potion seller. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Gain a burst of speed. I don't want that. Slow down and increase maneuverability. No, not at all, please. This, however, I could see some use for that. I don't need maneuverability. And I don't need upwards momentum. Upwards stuff goes bad for my soul. Yay! Alone again. Unloved. Forgotten. Abandoned by my peers. Left to die. And explode while trying to save the world for their sake. The goth outfit really does suit this situation. I think I said that in a previous video, but I don't care. That could be good. Usually I think you get an item or money out of that. Let's go there, and then I'll determine which one of those, because I'll feel a certain vibe depending on which one I go through. Did I ever finish my thought? Oh, there's chunks missing now. That's peculiar. Yeah, like, I don't want this series going on forever, so if I'm not talking about anything interesting being very subjective, I'll probably just skip levels until, you know, humans care to interact with Zoe. Or until I get to boss fights. After the initial run, of course. Zoe, 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 you failure. Where have you sent me, you silly little critter? I don't know. I'm trying very hard not to swear. I realized in routine that I can swear if I edit it out and put something family-friendly in its place, but I also discovered that's a lot of editing to do, and you have to keep track of that and do a whole bunch of nonsense that I don't want to put up with. So it's preferable if I just don't swear at all. Overcharging. Gan thinks that you can run wild energies through a harness to improve spark attraction. Wild energies might sound dangerous, but... oh no, they definitely are. They will cause you several diseases. That sounds horrible. No, I cannot afford that health. Hi. Where am I? Wait, what level I'm... never mind. It's fine. I'm totally good. What is this? On active restore... ooh, that's pretty good. That's really good. I don't really need energy. I need health. I'm doing that too, because I'll probably get enough sparks to... that is an inconvenient button for that to be. I might get enough that I can manifest something else in that last area. I wish I had some speed-based things. I mean, I guess I have the rings, but they're not really useful to me! It's fine. I don't know why I feel the need to go straight through the maelstrom of hatred and pain. But that is exactly what I'm doing. This is a weird level. It's very mushroomy, but also kind of tentacly and crusty. Wow, that almost made it look like I did it intentionally. Which I did, totally. And that I know what I'm doing all along. I should not be relaxing right now. Okay. Hey! Elf! Friend! Friend acknowledges my existence. Hey, how's it going? How are you? So, who exactly were your sisters and your mother? I forgot you're a nun, supposedly, despite your uncouth outfit, is what I shall say, I guess. It's a fairly standard outfit. You actually just look like a nerd librarian, but you're describing this like it's a nunnery or a convent, so you should show less leg. Mother Superior. She's not my actual mother, I think. You don't know your parents either? No, I just kind of manifested out of the void. Mother Superior and my fellow sisters have always been my family. They're dead now. Definitely a tough and demanding family sometimes, but we took care of each other. I have lots of fond memories of sitting in front of the fireplace and sharing the best stories we had found in the records. The records of the world you were observing, right? Yes! Organizing the records was my favorite task, because I'm a nerd, right behind actually observing and recording things, because that required work. So the Abbey had records from before your time? A lot of them, too, and a lot of records that seem to conflict each other. With each other. Risa. Get your grammar straight, you're a librarian, for God's sakes. I think they might have come from different universes. What? Why is this surprising? Zoe, you look around you. Why is this surprising? She said she's from an abbey on the edge of time and space where reality means nothing, and you're surprised that she has records from multiple universes? You need to get with the program and don't make whatever noise that was. Like the records survived from a previous universe? Do you think there was another you at some point recording stuff? And then you were reading them back now? Man, Riza looks like she's, like, absolutely spacing out. It's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but please stop. It might have happened, right? I used to ask Mother Superior about things like this constantly. All in good time, she would answer and laugh. I guess she thought that we had forever. And I thought we had forever. Now they're all dead and I'm falling into a depression spiral. It must be hard to have lost all that. Yes, it's... sometimes. It's a lot more interesting to be out here where things are actually happening, though, because it gives me lots of opportunities to repress the bad memories and forget they ever happened. It's a very healthy coping mechanism. I never imagined I could have a life like this. A life of running away from the end of the world? Yes! Beats waiting around for it to arrive. Sure, you're fine. Don't worry. I'll be here to... yeah, bye. Fun stuff. I feel this one. I can't say why, but this one seems right. Use the grappler. I can already do that at a moment's notice. Oh, that's in case I don't have the grappling hook. Okay, interesting. That could be useful. That is definitely what I want. Alright. Onward to hell.